Hi everyone, today's headlines. Tree shot dead by miscreants in Lamhai Namdi Parent District. Misinterpretation of framework agreement cannot be the basis for Naga solution. Schools and shops gutted in Mon town. Holes in NCP defense as Sharad Pawar backs Anil Deshmukh. India and Pakistan set for water sharing talks today. COVID-19 pushes back India's $5 trillion GDP goal by 3 years. Delhi lowers legal age of drinking to 21 from 25. No new liquor shops in the capital. News in details. Tree shot dead by miscreants in Lamhai Namdi Parent District. 3 persons were reportedly shot dead by miscreants at Lamhai Namdi village under Parent District in Nagaland on Monday evening at around 5 p.m. According to sources, 3 persons were working in their plot at Lamhai Namdi village under Parent District when the incident took place. It is also reported that the bodies of the deceased along with their vehicles were found burned. Sources also said that 2 victims are residents of Parent District, originally from Bendriu village and Pai village respectively, while the identity of the 3rd person is not known while filing this report. Meanwhile, the Jaluki police has not revealed any information on the incident as the investigation is underway, and the OC informed it is too early to give out any update. More details on the incident are awaited. Misinterpretation of the framework agreement cannot be the basis for Naga solution by ENNWU. The Eastern Naga National Workers Union had its general session come Thanksgiving on March 19, 2021 at the Council Hall, Shavuba. The ENNWU, making its stand clear on the ongoing Indo-Naga political talks, stated, misinterpretation of the framework agreement cannot be the basis for Naga solution. The ENNWU in a press release mentioned that resolving the Naga political issue would have political meaning if it is based on the framework agreement of the 3rd August 2015 and stated that it will not accept Naga solution outside the framework agreement. It also expressed strong resentment against the statement given by the Union Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah when the Nagaland Chief Minister Mr. Nefirio and opposition leader Mr. T.R. Zilliang met him. Schools and shops gutted in Mon town. A private school and several other shops were gutted in a major fire in Mon town during the early hours of Monday. Sources clarified that the school, Holy Cross School, was not run by the Catholic Mission but started by an individual from South India along with local people of the area. As per information, the cause of fire was suspected to be due to the electric short circuit. Nothing could be saved from the inferno, sources said, adding that files and documents belonging to the students of Holy Cross School was also completely burned in the fire. No casualties were reported till filing of the report. Fire brigade personnel assisted by public and army brought the fire under control at around 2:30 am. Holes in NCP defense as Sharad Pawar backs Anil Deshmukh. This is the 2nd day in a row Pawar has defended Deshmukh, who has been named by Singh as having asked ways to collect rupees 100 crore a month from restaurant, hotels and other sources. Nationalist Congress Party Chief Sharad Pawar continued to defend his party colleague and Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh on Monday, claiming that at the time Deshmukh met police officer Sachin Vase in February. According to former Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh tell-all letter to Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, the minister was at Nagpur hospital being treated for COVID-19. This is the 2nd day in a row Pawar has defended Deshmukh, who has been named by Singh as having asked ways to collect rupees 100 crore a month from restaurants, hotels and other sources. India and Pakistan set for water sharing talks on March 23, reflecting easing tension. India and Pakistan will hold the first meeting in 3 years of a commission that deals with water rights on the Indus River on Tuesday. The two sides said on Monday, illustrating a broader resumption of diplomatic ties. The Permanent Indus Commission set up under the Indus Water Treaty of 1960 is set to meet in New Delhi on March 23 to 24, said 2 officials that deal in bilateral water issues. Pakistan Foreign Ministry spokesman Zahid Hafez Chowdhury confirmed the talks will take place. He noted that the commission is supposed to meet at least once a year under the treaty that governs water usage on the Indus and its tributaries that flow through the two countries. COVID-19 pushes back India's $5 trillion GDP goal by 3 years to FY32. The pandemic induced shocks to economy which has already shaved off 15.7% of the GDP from the previous year will delay the ambitious target of becoming the third largest economy by 3 years to 2031 and 32, now says a report. Currently, the country is the fifth largest economy in the world behind Germany. The government had set a target of becoming a $5 trillion economy by 2030. We now expect that the domestic economy to emerge as the world's third largest economy in finance year 32 from finance year 29 earlier due to the pandemic shocks. It should touch Japan's nominal GDP in 2031 if it grows at 9% and in 2030 if it grows at 10%, a Bank of America securities report said on Monday. The report, however, did not ascribe a size to either the domestic economy, which stood at $2.65 trillion in 2019-20, or to that of Japan, which is in 2020 stood at $4.87 trillion. Delhi lowers legal age of drinking to 21 from 25. No new liquor shops in the capital. Accepting demands from various quarters, the Delhi government on Monday announced that the minimum age for consumption of liquor in Delhi has been reduced to 21 years from 25 years. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia also announced that no new liquor shops will be open in Delhi and the government will not run any van from now on, saying that it is not the job of the government to sell liquor. However, the decision attracted criticism from Congress, which said that the decision to lower the drinking age from 25 to 21 and to privatize all liquor vans will lead to Delhi earning the sobriquet of Nashi Ki Rajdhani, capital of intoxication. Soon after Sisodia announcement, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal tweeted, "Excise reforms announced today will act as a major blow to the liquor mafia in Delhi. The mafia will do everything to obstruct these reforms. AAP government has ended mafia raj in many sectors like education, water, health, etc. We are committed to reforming these sectors too." That's all for now. To get this latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.